I think one of the best ways to play EU4 is to really just chill, play it tall, develop the schnapps out of your provinces, and see how much of an income you can get compared to everybody else despite having only a few provinces. And I think one nation excels as that, namely the Dutch nation or the Netherlands, which is why today we're continuing our Holland campaign. We will be just having the Netherlands provinces alongside a pretty sizable colonial empire that we'll be building up with colonies all the way into Asia and in the New World, and I'm going to be showing you guys why playing Toll is the best way of playing EU4, and in my opinion the most fun and rewarding way as well. If we get 7,000 likes on this video in the first week after this video is out, I'm going to do the final part of the campaign. And hey, if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing. It would encourage me to make more videos like these in the future. Now, one thing I promised you guys I'm going to do with my campaigns, and something that I think a lot of you enjoyed me doing previously, is giving a bit of a reminder of where we're at, see exactly what our nation starts off at the start of the video, and then work our way from there. So to make it plain, we have right now 22 ducats as our income. We have 19 or 20,000 units, 20,000, so we're at max land force limit, max naval force limit. That being said, we will be jumping up with our naval force limit. We want to have way more ships than that, so we're going to be building, say, an extra 20 ships, or up to 50, let's say, would be fine in my opinion. Yeah, let's say 50 ships is a good number. I like round numbers as a person, so that number works for me, really. We also have our flagship here, the Belgium is not real ship, that also offers extra trade power per ship and fleet, meaning that whatever ships we might have in our fleet, and not just the light ships, will give us extra trade power, as well as the fleet movement speed and the privateer efficiency for whenever we want to do a little bit of privateering. Fortification wise, we only have the fort in Den Haag alongside the Herzogenbosch and Antwerpen fort. We will be changing some things around with that. We're going to build a fort over in Overstich, which is going to protect all of our northern provinces, and it is a woods fort, so we also get the dice roll for attacker -1. We're also going to build another fortification in Breda, which would protect every single adjacent province here. So instead of having a fort in Den Haag, one in Herzogenbosch, and one in Antwerpen, the fort in Breda is going to protect everything, and it's obviously cheaper having one than three with the same amount of protection. And then later we're going to build one in Hainaut, or maybe instead Namur, as well as Rigel. Let's see, I'm not 100% sure well, but that's likely going to be the case. Coalition wise, we don't have that many nations in a coalition against us. I avoided getting coalitions by allying everybody around me, which is why we're a little bit over our diplomatic relations slots now. Temporarily, we're going to cancel some allies like Liège and Berg, which we will be attacking afterwards. My next target, that being said, is going to be Friesland. So once I get my claims on Frisian provinces, I will be declaring the war. We have enough allies to win the war fairly easy, and I'm either going to vassalize or take the provinces directly. I'm not 100% sure. If we do vassalize them, it would mean that we have enough AE points left to also vassalize Liège, and then we can just expand a little bit faster. So maybe actually just vassalizing would be the play there. Our privileges look a little bit like this. We have the +1 mana privileges, all the other juicy estate privileges you can imagine, and we have to get some trade power in Lubeck, which is not so difficult. We literally just need to assign this fleet over there now, and then afterwards we get the trade power, and we can get that cheaper advisor we can replace our current advisor with. Not going to get any of these royal marriages just yet, so we could get maybe a level 2 trade advisor with which we could replace this boyo. Let's see, are we at 15%? We gotta wait for 1 month for that to reset, obviously. There you go, we went up to 27%, so we can get the level 3 50% cheaper advisor now, bringing us up to a nice and cool 10 mana privileges, 10 mana points that is gained per month. We also want to bring our trade centers up to level 3, of course, especially the one in Amsterdam and the one in Bruges. I mean, the one in Antwerpen too. All of them, let's say. Now let's bring this fleet back, because we do need to get our English Channel trade node. Right now we're losing money because we took the fleet out. We're losing 10 ducats because we took the fleet out of our main trade node, so that goes to show. Look at that, we brought it back, and it goes back up to 20 now. We're gonna have to get more ships to get more trade power. Our trade power itself, let me see how high it is right now. Let me actually get the advised national manpower guy. We have 51% trade power in this node. We have the trade edict in all of our states. I assume we don't have it here, but it's not necessary since the trade power generated by Breda and Herzogenbosch is very little, 2.5, 2.3. We would actually be losing more by getting the trade edict here, since it would increase the maintenance for the state by 300%, which is a significant amount, right? Obviously, we also want to snipe the provinces in the south from the Burgundians, namely Hainaut, Namur, and Luxembourg, before they become a junior partner of somebody else. Right now, Charles is in charge. He's 42, so there's a high possibility that he will become a junior partner of somebody else. We do have the backing of the English and the backing of the Castilians. These are going to be our main allies for the time being, but eventually we're going to need to switch our allies. We might switch over to the French, but right now they don't like us because we allied all of their rivals, so I kind of understand why. We're also going to make good use of the expand infrastructure interaction here, which is going to lower the development cost significantly. It's going to allow us to play toll way faster and way better, more efficiently, but we're not doing that just. We want to save up our admin points until we get admin tech 10 so we can form the Dutch nation, which in turn means we get the juicy Dutch mission tree, which was recently added with one of the previous DLCs and which completely changes the way that you're going to play as the Dutch, since that mission tree is one of the most juicy playing toll mission trees around in EU4 as it is. All right, let's go ahead and get the noble officers. Actually, hold on a second. I did not get Humiliate Rival. I want to get Humiliate Rival and get a large city so I can start a golden era. Then I can get these ideas a little bit cheaper by 10%. That's like 40 mana points per idea, which is a big deal actually. All right, let's go ahead and get this aggressive expansion reduction because we're going to be expanding, and let's make sure our ships are going to be merging up with the main fleet. And hey, I also want to show you guys what the world around us looks like at the start of the campaign so we have a little bit of an idea. The Austrians are still the emperor. They have right now they're supporting the independence of Foix, and they have Braganza as a vassal. They don't have the Hungarian crown. They don't have the Bohemian crown for that matter, and Hungary is allied to Muscovy, so good luck with expanding Austria. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Muscovy, speaking of, is pretty sizable. Poland has a standard Lithuania and Ducal Prussia. Subjects, Ottomans are pretty significant. They have most of the lands that they need, and they're likely gonna be munching into the Mamluks very soon, which by the way unified most of the Arabian Peninsula. Portugal has gone Schnippledorp crazy, and they've eaten up most of the Maghreb. The other half is owned by the Tunisians. Burgundy also managed to eat some provinces from Savoy, which was actually split between them and the Milanese and the Genoese crown for that matter. France didn't get its lands back for some reason, and that's pretty much it. Anything else interesting in the north? Sweden's independent. Norway's still a junior partner of Danish crown, and that's literally it. Nothing to show for the religious map mode, nothing interesting, and nothing changed with the cultural map mode for that matter either. Now for us here, because we do have Berg as an ally, they've been getting a significantly less aggressive expansion, as I said earlier. That's why most of our potential coalition members are a little bit further away from us actually, because we were smart and we allied the right people at the right time. Now let's go ahead and get this as well, which is going to give us another 4 innovativeness. Remember that 100 innovativeness means that all power cost is 10% cheaper. Essentially, you can develop for 10% cheaper. You can do everything imaginable for 10% cheaper. We're going to go for infrastructure ideas because we are playing toll, and infrastructure ideas gives minus 10% dev cost reduction. Our third idea set is going to be exploration to start that colonial empire I was talking about. We're going to be a little bit late to the colonial game, but it's fine. We're not in any sort of a rush. We're still going to have enough provinces to colonize and expand into. Okay, that is weird. What is this, man? Is that like instantly going to be done? It is. Oh, schnapps. That's delicious. Look at that. We got the loyalty so high that we now get dev cost reduction and trade efficiency from the burgers. Hot diggity dong along. Also, what is this? Teutonic Order and the Empire. I'm going to go for the middle one, which is going to give some imperial authority to the Austrians. I don't mind them getting some because I like to get the second institution, which is going to give me -2 local unrest for all of my provinces. Now, buildings wise, we will be building the workshop in every single one of our provinces. The same goes for the barracks. We're going to build it in every province. Church, we're also going to build in every province because we do have the available building slots. Marketplace only in the provinces where it actually is going to give, where it's going to make a difference. Barracks in every province and so on. Did I say barracks twice? I think I might be going crazy here, boys. I genuinely think I might be suffering from a little bit of Alzheimer's. It is in my family. So I'm thinking to do a little bit of a sneaky here. My rival, the Swedes, are hated by the Danes. Maybe if I ally the Danes and then I attack the Swedes, they will join in on my side. I just need 10 favors, which is not too difficult to get actually. So I'm going to curry favors with them for a few months, get the favors, and then use them against the Swedes. Oh no, avec les separatisticos. No, cannot have that, sir. We don't allow separatists in this country. You need to first file for an official petition to rebel against us, okay? You know that that brings me to the fact that, you know, in modern society, to have a strike or, you know, complain about whatever working conditions and so on, you actually need to get approval to do that specific strike. That kind of beats the purpose, doesn't it? What do you guys think about it? I feel like that's a little bit silly in my opinion. Oh, hey boss, we're not happy with that, so we're just gonna go on a strike. Can you just sign this paper that says that we're allowed to go on a strike? Okay. Alrighty, so let's sell some titles and we can seize Crownlands afterwards, bringing us back up to 20% Crownland ownership. We're gonna have some Brabantian revolts, so we're gonna keep our units maintained just so we can wipe out the revolts when they do appear. And we're also gonna send a scornful insult to these scumbags or whoever we can so that we get the power projection for that matter. Can we not send to anyone really? Is it because we already insulted the Burgundians? Yeah, Burgundians. We did. Oh, hold on a second here. Austria, you're going for the unification war against Bohemia, Magdeburg, and somebody else. You know what? It will be a good ally in this situation, and we're gonna help you out because we actually want some favors with you for future wars against the French, possibly. Now, despite the fact that I said I will help you, doesn't mean I'm actually gonna send troops. I'm gonna just emotionally give you support in this war. That's what that actually means, alright? Just pointing it out. Plus, Austria's doing a good job by themselves. They don't need my help, really. I mean, let's face it. I gotta kill off my own rebels here, okay? It's not like I don't have issues, alright, Austria? Stop being so selfish, Austria. I helped you out so many times in so many wars. I mean, I helped you in that one war, that one time a while back, okay? Just shut up, bro. Because we do have 120% ahead of time penalty with our admin, we will be getting our idea with infrastructure, which is going to give us one merchant as well, so we can use this bad boy to transfer more trade from the Rhineland area into our main node, bringing this up from 5 ducats to I don't know how much. Eventually that's going to go from 22.6, 22.9, 0.3 ducats. That was all just for 0.3 ducats. Wow. Okay, buddy. All right, in that case I'm going to change to this one here from Rhineland. Let's see if that improves things a little bit more. It does actually. 23.2. Way better in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and attack these guys now. We have the 10 favors with the Danes. Occupied besieged provinces. What? Huh? Oh, reconquest of Gotland. Okay, I gotta wait until they finish their war in that case. Damn. And Burgundian succession just triggered. Burgundy will remain Burgundian. Okay, we have the Marie of Burgundy situation here. Well, good luck with that. They're gonna get Schnapple duped by everybody now, aren't they? Yep. Look at that. France already declared the war to restore the Union on Burgundy. Yeah. Good luck with that, Burgundy. You might want to be careful there. In fact, I probably want to attack them before the French actually enforce that schnapps, though, to be fair. Since I have so much money, I'm going to be building some barracks in my vassal Geresrand, since I'm eventually going to integrate them, and I'm going to get those barracks for myself, right? And Denmark just wiped out Gotland, so we could probably use them in the war against the Swedes now. Yes, we can. I'm going to call in the English as well, because they can deal with the Scots. And that's... No, I'm going to call Munsternberg too. Why not? Let's go full bulls here. I'm doing this war first quickly because I need to get the humiliation age objective. I should have gotten that like 40 freaking years ago, but better than late than never in some cases, I guess, right? Austria, what the hell, bro? They've taken provinces from Magdeburg and from Hesse. What? You're the emperor. You're supposed to protect these people, not take their freaking lands, you scumbag. I mean, I should be happy. Them getting the Bohemian Union equates to me having a much stronger ally in the future against the French crown, I guess, right? I gotta say, I love the English helping me out over here in Scotland. They've done all the dirty work for me. I'm gonna get all the rewards, and I'm gonna get all the rewards in exchange. So it's a team effort, let's say. You do the dirty work, I get the money. It's all about that. End of the day, England, you're just being an awesome friend. That's what it's about, really. Same thing for these boyos here. We're gonna take their alliances. There you go. And now we can go over and siege down the Shveds. Oh, we're black flagged. We're going back home. Never mind. All right, let's see if we can do this peace treaty. 28%. That fort just fell at 28%. Amazing. Gonna cancel the alliance they have with the French, though. I don't think they need an alliance with the French at all. They should be willing to accept everything after this battle is over. Yep, there you go. All right, beautiful. We also got humiliation on them, so we went up to 68% with our power projection, ensuring we get the +1 mana privilege for the next few years at least. And I know what you're thinking now. How amazing Ludi's alliance alliance members are doing all the dirty work in Sweden, and Ludi's just chilling with his armies over in the Netherlands. And I know it's just they're such amazing allies. I love them so much. I'm actually going to let them watch me get the 100 of each mana points from Sweden. I'm gonna let them watch me directly. It's teamwork, guys. It's really just about teamwork, end of the day, really. Oh, hey, we got a new ruler here, boys. We got Maximilian Hatzenberg. This Chad Lord over here is a 1/1/3. Goes to show that mixing in with your own family really brings out the best yeah, he's got 5 heads. He has 5 heads. He's the first 5-headed human. We also don't need to wait any longer because the Swedes have basically given up. We're gonna go for the show of strength, which just get no! Oh shit, I fucked that up. Oh no, that actually sucks. How many mana points did I lose? Can you guys let me know in the comment section, because I don't know how many I had before, but clearly I lost a mana point. That sucks. Wait, I had a mission to develop, didn't I? Yeah. That actually sucks, man. I should have paid attention to that. I really should have paid attention to that. I feel so bad now because of it. Man, just gonna improve all of these provinces. I'm gonna try and go up to, say, 20 development in each of the provinces. I'd say that's fair for now. Or maybe a little bit less. Let's see. Not sure. Something around there in any case. And we can also seize Crownlands. It's gonna bring us with a little bit of a revolution, but we can crush these Catholic rebels pretty easily, I'd say. There you go. We also can get more mercenaries now because we grew in size above 150 development. Wow, simply from developing our provinces a little bit, we've expanded our economy so freaking much, it's insane. Look at this. We're now getting 46 total income, and we haven't grown by a single province. It's quite simply just because we've developed provinces. That's it. Nothing else. It's ridiculous. And Burgundy just became a junior partner of the French. That's gonna make my life a lot more complicated. I got 3 provinces I need to take from them that I'm gonna have to struggle to get, unfortunately. Now improving relations with the French, but I probably need to not do that and improve curry favors with their enemies instead. Yeah, that's likely the better option. Also can revoke our embargo on these bad boys because they're not a rival anymore, so we can get new rivals, apparently the English. No thank you. I'd rather not rival the only nation that could help me fight against the French. Thank you very much. That being said, Brabant now has 0 allies, so once my truce is over with them in December 85, I will be fully annexing what's left of the Brabantian Nationensky. All right, let's see what we're gonna do with these guys now. Let's attack them. We could give lands. Oh, okay, Munster. I see what you're doing. You want me to give you their province? So I could give them, say, this province, and I keep the other one. I fully annex, release them as vassal, and then feed them back the core so I get less aggressive expansion. That could work. It would be a little bit of a longer play, but it could definitely work. Bring our troops by the border, get a general as well. We're gonna go for whoever we got here. Oh, and I forgot, we also can upgrade our center of trade. Need to be 25 development, doesn't it? Yeah, let's just develop this a little bit more. There you go. Boom. There we go. Amazing. We went up to 62% the trade power in the English Channel now with just a few provinces because of that. That is just ridiculous. All right, I'm ready for the war. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna call in all of my HRE allies because I like to make sure that the war is pretty quick, and having all of these nations allied to me attacking the same alliance set with Friesland means that this war is going to be insanely fast now. Oh, Admiralty College have 50 naval tradition. Okay, cool. We got a Chad Lord Admiral, Mr. Peter Post. Wow, he is an actual freaking Chad Lord. 3-star Admiral. Hot diggity dong, boys. Hot diggity dongalong. Another issue I have is that most of the big boys have military tech 7. I'm still on military tech 6 because I'm trying to finish off first my aristocratic ideas, so afterwards I can get military tech 7 as well. But this is definitely worth it. I get the innovativeness from this idea, and not only that, but I get the extra leader siege guarantee, nobility equilibrium, and -10 dev cost reduction from the polders. Speaking of the polders, we need to upgrade these bad boys to level 3 to get the plus 10% goods produced modifier and the burger loyalty by 15 freaking percent. So let's actually save up towards that then. Oh, truce is over with these bad boys. They're allied to Berg, but Berg is fighting on the same side as me, so we don't need to worry about Berg too much. Let's attack them. Let's go ahead and wipe out out what's left of the Berg Menace. Oh, sorry, the Brabant Menace, better yet. We got an event for Daniel Nishker. No clue who that is, but thank you for the one stability, sir, I guess. I genuinely think that the Dutch ideas are massively underrated. I mean, you have 15% trade efficiency, naval force limit plus 50, fire damage plus 10%, siege ability, tolerance of heretics, marine force limit plus 25, a leader for navals, national sailors plus 25, and another national sailors plus 25. So you have 50% national sailors, dev cost reduction, merchant and trade range, and yearly inflation reduction. That's a lot, bro. That actually has been a massive boost. I don't remember when they boosted up their national ideas, but I know it was like a couple of patches ago. Super makes them worth playing as. Not only are they great for playing Toll because of these ideas, but they're also really good from a military and a naval perspective. Really makes the Dutch nation a jack of all trades, as they would say, right? All right, so these bad boys, coalition doesn't matter. It's basically nobody, and we managed to cancel 2 of their cores as well, which is amazing. Go ahead and change these edicts back to trade if we can. Thank you very much. Probably shouldn't have had any edict in that particular province, but it's fine. We live and learn, don't we? Go ahead and core up Brabant now. 140 admin. Holy schnappledoop. Holy snap. All right, how about you bad boys? You have only the 2 cores, right? I believe so. Now, if we were to give this over to Munster, we could also use our favors to get it back for our vassal. We don't even need to go to war with them, actually. So, let me check. Do they have a vital interest in that? They don't. Then why did... What? You said you want land. What? I am so confused, Munster. This is annoying, man. This is actually annoying. Oh, maybe they wanted the province of Bremen. Oh, that makes a lot of sense now. Go ahead and wipe out the 10,000 units that are just chilling over in the province of Ravensburg. Not sure what's going on there, bro, but we need to have a little bit of a chat here. You know, you cannot just park in Ravensburg without paying the parking fee. Everybody knows that's illegal. Go ahead and peace out the Lubeck now. We're gonna cancel their alliances, I guess, and I don't care about their alliances. I'm gonna ask them for trade power. Trade power from Hamburg's trade power, and give me your money as well. And pillage is not gonna do too much for me. I'm gonna cancel that Polish alliance though, because that kind of makes them a little bit strong. It does. Well, EU4 giveth and EU4 taketh away. Apparently, in this case, they took away my 1 stab that they gave me earlier, unfortunately. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Another 4 innovativeness. Don't mind if I do. We're now 18 years ahead of time with our Diplotech. That is delicious right there. Absolutely delicious. We also got the Rising Tide lifts all boats, which gives us prosperity modifier, growth, and so on, and percentage chance of getting some extra development in Rigel, which I think we did not get. I'm not sure. I'm kind of gambling a little bit here, but hopefully I kind of gambled a little bit with this, but luckily enough, Munster, despite not having this as a vital interest, that actually just changed to a strategic interest. Okay. They do want the province, so that's pretty good. I'm going to take the other province for myself, so it's 18 aggressive expansion, not too much overall. Now, another reason why I'm doing this is because if I was to vassalize Friesland, they had minus 200 and something relations with me. Obviously, it's capped at minus 200, but they had more than that, so they would have been pretty pissed off with me. It would have taken a really long time for me to actually make them a loyal vassal, which would have been amazing. But yeah, now we can use our favors to return core province. We need 30 favors. I had no favors with Munster because apparently prior I clicked not joining offensive wars, so I need to wait until I get the 30 favors. But whenever that's done, we can get the province of Groningen for basically nothing instead of having had to go to war with it. Luckily, I remember that that's an option in this game because I kind of forget about the fact that that's an option a lot, unfortunately. And I've seen some of you screaming in the comment section, Ludi, you don't need to attack, you can just return core with the favor interaction. Ludi, why you do this, Ludi, please? See, I paid attention, guys. I read the comment section and I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it, okay? And now the game is telling me that I'm strong enough to rival the French. I don't think that's accurate, but sure. If that's what you think, whatever, bro. I'm gonna also scornfully insult them for the extra 10 PP. I'm gonna embargo them together with the other rival, Sweden, which I cannot embargo because I have a truce with, but actually already I am embargoing them, so never mind. Since we also just got cannons, we're expanding our army, so we're gonna have 4 cannons, 18 infantry, and 4 cavalry. It's not much, but it's better than nothing, and we're gonna be able to get even more after we fully integrated Gelre, for that matter, and we've gotten the province back for Friesland too. I'm also gonna cancel my alliance with Liège because I plan on attacking Liège in 5 years once that truce is over with them, and I will also be fully annexing them too. Then I just need 3 more provinces from the PU of the French, the Burgundians, whenever I can, of course. That's gonna be a big war, so that's gonna be something I need to get ready for. Likely after we've already formed the Netherlands, we're gonna be getting those 3 provinces. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Imperial entrance. Aren't they a junior major partner of freaking France. Oh, they got a new leader, and they didn't have the relations with the Burgundians. Oh my god. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Remember that, boys and girls. If you have below 0 relations with your personal union and your leader dies, then you lose the personal union. So yeah. Speaking of, guys, if you want to get the save for me, I'll make it available to all of my patrons and channel members. Link in description if you're interested. Really curious to see what you boys are gonna do with the save, right? So I'm curious to see how you're gonna play it off. Maybe you do better than me with the save. Maybe you do worse. Who's to say, right? What the fuck is this? Bro, are you kidding me right now, not France, freaking England. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what to do now because I don't want any province from them. If they give me any provinces, it's gonna be super high aggressive expansion. So I need to be super careful. I need to piece them out before the English do. Yeah, I need to piece out the Burgundians before the English do. That really sucks. Holy shit, the English really screwed me up here. Actually, I could have attacked them with my own separate war, and then I could have taken provinces from them. Oh, this really sucks, Zach. Bro, why England? Why the hell would you do that, man? You scumbags. I'm gonna take all the sieges, so you cannot take any province. Screw you, England. Also attack Aachen then. Time to get our tier 4 government reform. I really am a massive fan of the temples and cathedrals giving plus 33% extra local tax and minus 2 unrest, because it means that building temples and cathedrals is way more worth it now than it was before. Holy snaps. The emperor just banned their entrance, and they got enough to make another government reform, another imperial reform that way. We get minus 25% state maintenance. That's kind of scary though, because they're already 3 reforms deep. That's pretty good. All right, well, whatever the case now, that means that the Burgundians are not in the HRE, so when I do attack them in the future, it's going to be easier for me and cheaper for me to take their provinces, which is really good. Ooh, a champion of the joust. Okay, this is a little bit of gambling here, because this could be really good or really bad. I want you guys, before we click this, write in the comment section, I think he's going to be a great guy, or I think he's going to be trash. Write that down. I want to see how many of you have gotten it right, how many of you have gotten it wrong. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Let's click this up. So he is, okay. I mean, he's got, okay, that's just, okay, that, I don't even know which one would be the winner now, because 4 siege is great, but freaking 2 shock, 0 fire. What? I don't even know what to say. That's the most average guy imaginable. Maybe I should get back one of my diplomats, because I don't want the English to piece me out with like freaking Namur or freaking Artois or some stupid ass province that I don't really want, right? But I don't think they will piece out, because essentially the AI is very greedy, and I'm fairly certain that they're going to wait until they get more war score. I fucking hate this game. What did they give me? They gave me something, didn't they? They gave me high no. Of course they did. Let me guess. I got a coalition of all of the HRE? No. Oh, okay. That's actually not so bad. 28, 28, 37, 50. That's actually not so bad. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. In that case, that's fine. Also, still, screw you, England. What the fuck, bro? Why you do that, scumbag? Unbelievable, man. AI is sometimes really annoying. Whatever the case, I do want to get my claims on them now, so I can attack them for Namur in the future. So we're going to have to get that after we get the claim on Liège, for that matter. Speaking of, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of Liège now because of this extra aggressive expansion that I got from freaking Hainaut. On the bright side, though, we can start upgrading our beloved monument, which is going to give us 5. It's the same. Oh, it's just the 10 burger loyalty equilibrium, the difference between level 1 and 2. That is so disappointing. Don't forget also, whenever you do take provinces, when you integrate provinces from your subjects, you have to lower the autonomy, because by default, PUs and vassals and so on will have 60 autonomy in their provinces after you've integrated them. Excuse-moi, Münster, you mind giving back my vassal province? Thank you so much, you are the best. The best part is that it also removes the core of our ally when we got the province back for Friesland. We just got admin tech 8, so now we can start building up the courthouses. I'm going to build these up in every single one of my province. Now, the reason why I do that is because not only does it offer 25% province governing cost reduction, but it also offers 1 building slot, which is taken by the building itself, plus autonomy change and state maintenance reduction, making it significantly cheaper to maintain your states and lowering by default autonomy when it starts going up for whatever reason, right? Can someone explain to me how Akoyunlu, out of all freaking nations, is winning against Muscovy? Akoyunlu and Poland, in fact, are kicking Muscovy's ass over here. What? We also managed to get to 40 ducats profit and 63 total income. I'm going to double that up by getting even more ships now. We're going to build another 10 ships, give or take, I'd say is a good amount of ships to build. build. Theologian. Is this admin or diplo? I don't remember. I'm just gonna go for the admin point. Screw it. All right, that should be enough. 63. Looks like we got a heavy ship in there. Let me delete that. Let me sell that better yet. Yeah, let me sell that heavy ship. Bring it back. Make sure it's fully maintained, and then we can sell it off. Seems like Brittany would like some of our delicious heavy ships, so you can have it. It's all yours, Brittany. Oh, I should have given this ship a really stupid name, like Suck on D's or something. Oh my god. Next time I'm selling ships from now on, in any of my games, I'm gonna give them really silly names, so when I see them in combat, I know those ships originate from me. Since we are a great naval power, we need more ships, so I'm gonna build up shipyards in every single one of my ports, well, my harbors, whatever. Naval province? How do you even call that? Anyway, I'm gonna max out my shipyards to be able to build more ships, and as such, we can get up a second fleet, which we can send over to Lubeck, which in turn means we're gonna transfer more stuff from Lubeck into our node afterwards. Also try and dice. Oh my freaking what? Holy shit, what is that freaking admiral, dude? Okay, buddy. With 63 naval tradition, we got that bastard, by the way. Holy mother of God. And you guessed it, it's time for yet another developing session with the Ludi. We gonna be going into space now with all of our provinces. Oh my god, so many freaking events, dude. Can you like stop for a second so I can actually play the freaking game? Nobility loses 10 influence. Burghers gain 10. Sure, whatever. And Erasmus. Oh my god, Erasmus was a humanist, or better yet, humanist, and the greatest scholar of the Northern Renaissance, the first editor of the New Testament, important figure in patristics and classical literature. In fact, there is a European scholarship called the Erasmus Scholarship, where people from European universities can go to other European universities within the European Union, and the Erasmus Scholarship pays for that particular experience, which is a really good scholarship. This guy is really important. Glad to see the game has him as an event. Since I've got so many extra Diplo points now, let's go ahead and develop some more provinces. Diplo develop some more provinces, that is. Yeah, let's bring everybody up to, I don't know, 20 minimum, I guess. I think that would be fairly okay, in my opinion. Go reset that so we can see which one's cheaper to develop. All right, more local trade power from the level 3 trade center in Antwerpen now, and maybe the one in Bruges. Screw it, let's get this up to level 3 as well. Might as well get all 3 of them to level 3, right? And we're also gonna get some more land force limit by building some regimental camps so we can increase the amount of soldiers that we're fielding here, since we will be fighting the French, and they have right now 56,000. That's quite a few units if you ask me. All right, buddy, I need to know what the hell is going on here. Why does Akoyunlu have provinces here? What the fuck? Actually, what the fuck? How are they even able to get these provinces, man? They're allied to Shervan, Ajam, and Ottomans. They have a truce with the Great Horde. So was the Great Horde their vassal, which let them get provinces here? What the fuck is going on here, man? Why is the Ottomans not eating them up, and they've got all of the Caucasus? If you guys have any idea what the freaking hell happened here, let me know. I suspect that Great Horde was a vassal of Akoyunlu. Guess it's gonna stay a mystery, boys, unless one of you can tell me in the comment section how it happened. Oh, but Ludi, you use console. Show me the console. Show me the console. Oh my god, Ludi, you have all the cheats, bro. Clearly, that's the only explanation when you have 2 brain cells, right? And of course, in good old EU4 fashion, Liège has gotten its independence guaranteed by both Burgundy and the French. So I'm gonna have to fight the Burgundians first before I even decide to think about attacking Liège, clearly, because that's gonna be very tough. That's gonna be one of the toughest wars I'm gonna do now. Oh, military reform. Okay, now normally if I was playing as anybody really, I just go for the army, because I need the military points and the army morale and so on. But in this particular instance, I don't know what I'm gonna go for. Maybe I'll go for the army, or maybe I'll go for the caravel, and then I can maybe get both of these around the same time. If I go for the navy, diplotech, cost reduction, maybe both of them. I don't know, man. Maybe both of them. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go for both of them. That way we can get military tech now, and we can get diplotech a little bit faster, and that way we get 8 innovativeness as consequence, right? Instead of just 4 innovativeness. There you go. That's literally the first time, as far as I can remember, the actual first time in which I got the third option over there. I normally go for either navy or military, so interesting to see that happen, and for the first time in my run. Oh, snaps! We got the Protestant Reformation, everybody! It started in Geneva, and it's gonna start spreading. I'm gonna go Reformed, though. Protestantism is not bad, but I think Reformed is the best religion for the Dutch. And it's also historical, right? Because they did historically go for the Reformation, the Reformed version, right? And since we now have 63 naval force limit, we can do a lot more ships. I'm even thinking to go for 100 ships. Might be a little bit of an overkill, but I think like we can actually muster 100 ships if you ask me. Yeah, let's go 90 ships for now, and then we go up to 100 afterwards. By developing so much, we also managed to get to 54% crownlands, because remember, every single dev click gives you 0.2 crownlands. So now we're getting reform progress growth and maximum absolutism as consequence. But we can get a lot more reform progress growth, by the way, and even national tax. I think it gives after 70% or something like that. Okie dokes, lads, let's go. Attackius Maximus Namur, the province we're interested in, and we're gonna call all of our allies. Do we need to call everybody in? No, we really don't. Why am I calling everybody in? Because I want this to be a quick war, and I don't want to be bothered too much. I mean, look at the diplomat. It's literally half of freaking Europe against Brittany, freaking Burgundy, and Bremen or some shit. Memmingen. Crap like that. Come on. It's not even funny, bro. It's not even funny, Ludi. Stop calling in half of Europe against little old Burgundy. They've been through a lot as it is. All right, it's time we start a golden era too. We should have done this a while back. I kind of just forgot to start it, to be honest. I normally start around 1490s, but it's fine. And 1505 is pretty good too, let's say. It means we're going to be developing stuff for a lot cheaper. We're going to get our national ideas for cheaper. We're going to get our technologies for cheaper, and so on. Ooh, check it out, boys. Aachen can be fully annexed by Berg. That's so good, because it means it's one less OPM that's going to get aggressive expansion with me, and Berg is my ally, so it's even double whammy here. We're even getting some favors with them in the process, and ensuring that our border is 100% allied nations, which means we have nothing to fear from them. They're kind of like buffer states for us right now. Apparently the same goes for Frankfurt. The Austrians have a very deep interest in getting the city of Frankfurt for themselves, and I'm not going to say no to them, clearly. For the main course, however, we're clearly taking the province of Namur for ourselves, and we're releasing Luxembourg just in case something happens to Burgundy, they become a junior member of somebody else again, or anything of the sorts. I just want to make sure that Luxembourg is safe and sound under imperial protection, so that the French cannot take it if they do decide to attack Burgundy, right? I find it insane that with just these provinces, we're getting 100 profit in ducats every month now. That is just delicious. Also, have to say, I'm really excited to see what Protestantism is going to do to the HRE, because there's definitely going to be a lot of wars here about this particular thing. Some might even call them religious wars in a few years from now, right? I hope you guys enjoyed our Dutch run, and if you did, don't forget to leave that like so we can continue and take this Dutch run into space with the insanely overpowered Dutch Indiaman ships. And hey, until the next time, check out this awesome Japan run. And I want to give a massive thank you to all of my patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers. I would not be able to do this without all your support.